Alrighty, I'm here today to introduce the Inspired by Gibson J45. This Epiphone was made sometime either this year or last year. It has some phenomenal grain on it. I mean, you know, this is their new Inspired by line where they're doing the acoustics, all solid wood, solid mahogany back and sides, solid mahogany neck. And I mean, I was looking for a scarf joint on this neck. There's not a scarf joint. I was surprised about that. So, I mean, this thing is built to Gibson quality. You know, Epiphone quality over there. But, I mean, this thing was designed to be a workhorse. I mean, this thing is phenomenal. And, you know, I have a Gibson. I have it right over here. And I'm going to put them up against each other and let you hear just the difference. You know, there will be a difference. That one's rosewood long scale. It's an advanced jumbo. And this one's mahogany short scale. So they're going to be a lot different in tone, but they are going to be very similar in the Gibson vibe, is what I'm kind of getting at. So I got this at the Gibson Garage in Nashville this weekend, and they set it up for me, put 13s on it because that's what I like. Basically, it's got an Indian Laurel, solid Indian Laurel bridge, solid Indian Laurel fretboard. It's got 60s style tuners, beautiful 50s, 60s style headstock. I had a nice pick guard on it, but it was just too thick. I mean, it was sucking the highs a lot more. I knew I could get a lot more by taking it off, just because, I mean, that's the only thing that I have really that was not like, this guitar was phenomenal with this pick guard on. Don't get me wrong. But taking it off has opened it up and like let it become more of a cannon than it is stock. And that's just because this pick guard's heavy and weighed the top down. And I mean, this pick guard is cool. And it was a nice, you know, touch, nice add on it. But it was thick. And, you know, they probably had to do that for like warranty issues and stuff. Because if it's thin, heat would shrink it and could possibly crack the top and stuff like that. And it'd be a bunch of warranty work. So I understand why they did that, and nothing against them. I mean, if I was a business owner, I would strive to do, you know, what needed to be done to make a business run. So again, no complaints there. Has a pickup in it, not my favorite, but then again, you know, they're trying to make these as cheap as possible so everybody can get their hands on them, get in the Gibson gang. Because, you know, Martin's had their Mexican factory for a while, and they've built solid wood, and you know, Gibson has not had many entry-level solid wood acoustics. They're all really expensive if they're made in the U.S. So it's really nice seeing something like this, especially in the time we're in now that overseas stuff is starting to get as good as the American stuff. And you know, you can sit and play them and not be ashamed to play them. Like, I have an older Epiphone Hummingbird back there that I used to use constantly. I mean, it was the first guitar I bought. I loved the guitar. I played it. I still play it occasionally. But it being laminate was just never there for me. And now, finally, I have something that's a full body depth. It's the full body depth as the advanced jumbo that I can come to find out. But yeah, I'll go ahead and give a little sample on this, a sample on that, and let you hear them. I could leave it sitting over here and it'll still be ringing. I'm assuming because of, it is scallop bracing, I believe, but the thicker bracing and the thicker, you know, stuff that they use makes the top sustain a lot more. Sounds phenomenal, because I mean, even on this, you know. This one, I believe, has a different style of bracing, too, if I'm not mistaken. This one's an advanced jumbo, so it has the advanced pattern bracing, the advanced bracing. This one also has a longer scale length and is rosewood, so it's going to have a little bit more open of a top. The best thing I can equate that to would probably be a late 60s Gibson, like when they had thicker bracing on them, and I don't know if they were scalloped or not, but you know, the tone is close to that, I would think. Like it even does that real well. But yeah, I just think they're phenomenal guitars. And I'll probably do a video on the Advanced Jumbo too, just to kind of do a separate video on it, because it's kind of one of those weird rare models. But I appreciate you guys watching. Thank you.